It is SNL, and you know what that means. It's the Sunday Night League, and it is Formula X season number 10, round 12, here at Suzuka. Of course, it's at Suzuka. That is the place for a final race here in SNL. This epic season 10 of Formula X, where it all began with this league, is coming to an end. But we've got one more round left. 31 laps of this classic circuit here in Japan. In terms of the championship, the Drivers' Championship was sealed at Blue Moon Bay last time out. Bunnies in the McLaren winning the championship on 272 points with his third place that time on the oval. In second place is Gasman in the Ferrari with 221 points. He is guaranteed to finish in second as well with the way that the points are. So the Ferrari driver, the former champion, second this time round. Ajax, the former champion in the Renault, he's guaranteed to finish third as well with 194 points. The defending champion winning last time out by the narrowest of margins to the man that is in fourth place in the championship, SNL Jam. He has 167 points in the Jordan. He's had a better season than we've seen for a long time. In fifth place is Ragemus Prime in the Alfa Romeo. He's missed a few rounds, but he's still in fifth. 2 wins this season as well. 133 points for the Alpha man. In sixth place is Morcherry, unfortunately not here once more. So 128 points for him. He is again being taken by Lynchimus Prime, DJ Lynch, in the Team Lotus car. Seventh place is Bailey, also on 128 points, and unfortunately Bailey was unable to make it to this race. So he finishes the season, an impressive season, best season we've ever seen from Bailey. A third place at Dragon Trail, the highlight, but very competitive throughout the season indeed. In eighth place is Ben in the Benetton, a win at Monza, 122 points in the Benetton. He's looking strong to try and finish in the top 8 this season. Ninth place, a driver that's always been up there, Bondimus Prime, in the Team Lotus car, 110 points for him. 10th place is the Punisher in the Ferrari, 101 points. Still looking for that first podium this season. It is in the bag, hopefully. We wonder. 11th place, Rob on drums. His first ever pole position last time out at Blue Moon Bay. 98 points in the Benetton. A great season by him. 12th is Yafax, who is not here today, unfortunately. And we were going to have Cool Dude Boy in that Alfa Romeo, but couldn't get the livery in the games, so unfortunately unable to attend. 13th place is Aloe, 53 points for him. It's a season he would like to forget, but it's still not a bad score. Alpha Capri, he's been impressive since his debut in the Alfa Romeo. He's now racing for McLaren. He's got 46 points, and he's 1 point ahead of Christo, who was in the McLaren for the first half of the season. 45 points for him. Mr. Smith has 41 points and is banned for this round after an incident at Blue Moon Bay in which he caused Gasman to hit the pit wall. And DJ Lynch is in 18th place. Lynchimus Prime, as he is now called, in the Lotus, 3 points after his debut at Blue Moon Bay, which is a hard place to be. The Team Drivers' Championship is possibly over. However, the Team Championship is very much on. McLaren have 348 points. They are 26 points ahead of Ferrari, who have 322. The battle for third in the Team's Championship is incredibly close, with Lotus on 238, Alfa Romeo on 236, and Renault on 235. So there's only 3 points separating them. 18 points behind are Benetton on 220. Jordan then have 206, and Red Bull have 181. So that is the Team Championship. All to play for still. Ferrari need to outscore McLaren by a bit, but it is possible to do so. Let's have a look at the grid then. And after a debut pole position at Blue Moon Bay, we've got another first. Pole position for the Punisher in the Ferrari. He is in that nice shiny livery as well, because we'll talk about that in a moment when we see Gasman Okay, so Punisher on pole, first ever pole position for him. He qualified on soft tyres. He starts on the softs, and he has soft and mediums also to run in this race. So looking strong here for the Punisher in pole position. Joining him on the front row, showing his pace, is Slenderfella in the Jordan. He has had a disappointing season in 17th place. Second on the grid, soft tyres all the way for him. Soft tyres for qualifying and 3 sets of softs here at Suzuka for this race. In third place is Aloe, again showing his speed in that Red Bull. He qualified third on soft tyres. He has softs and hards for the race and starts in on the soft tyres there in third. Fourth place, that's weird, he's in the wrong position on the grid, is Alpha Capri. In the McLaren, soft tyres for him, softs all the way for him in the race as well, and he starts on soft tyres, obviously. In fifth place, another strong qualifying for Bondimus Prime in the Lotus. He started qualifying on the medium tyres. He starts the race on softs, and he's got 2 sets of hards to finish the season with. In sixth place is the new champion, the 3-time champion, Bunnies in the McLaren. He qualified on hard tyres and he has 3 sets of mediums for the race, so obviously starts on medium tyres in sixth place. Seventh place is the defending champion, the number 1 on his car for the last time for a while, is Ajax. He qualified on hards. He has medium, and hards for this race. It's a championship quartet with Gazman in 8th place. He qualified on hard tyres. He has 3 sets of mediums for this race, and you may notice the shine of the Ferrari and a Ferrari-inspired helmet for Gazman. Gazman has been associated with Ferrari for 10 seasons in Formula X, and this is the final race for the Scuderia. He will be moving on for season 11 after 10 seasons with the Scuderia. Ferrari and Gazman associated with each other for so long. He's got a nice shiny livery from the Monaco Grand Prix this season to celebrate that fact and have a celebration with the Scuderia. 9th place is Rob on drums. He was on pole last time out. Soft tyres in qualifying. Soft and mediums for the race as well. Looks pretty strong for Suzuka, although he does not like this circuit. 10th place is Ben. Those Benettons have been very closely matched in qualifying recently. Ben is on hard tyres for qualifying, soft, medium and hards for the race, and he starts on the medium tyres in 10th place. 11th place is Ragimus Prime in the Alfa Romeo. He had a small error during qualifying, hard tyres for him. Medium and hards for the race as well, starting on the mediums. In 12th place is Lynchimus Prime in the Lotus. He qualified on the medium tyres. He starts on mediums and he has a set of hards and another set of hards to run in this race. In 13th place, and at the back, is Jam after mistake in Spoon at qualifying. He qualified on the medium tyres and has soft, medium and hards for the race. He starts on the mediums, and then we have the free spaces at the back for Bailey, for Yafax, and of course the band Mr. Smith. So 3 cars missing from this grid. 13 on circuit for the final round here at Suzuka. Let me know who you think is going to win. Say hello in the chat. I believe we've got Bran Turismo in the chat saying go Bailey, and well done everyone. Unfortunately Bailey not here today, but we've got Punisher on pole, Slenderfella in second, Aloe third, 4th Alpha Capri, and Bondimus is in 5th. There's 5 red lights and the gantry, and it is go here at season number 10, round 12. It's Suzuka. It's a good start for the Punisher, who's on the overtake straight away. Alpha Capri up to 3rd as Aloe drops to 3rd. There's a touch between the top 2, and Slenderfellow unfortunately has had a hit with the leader, and that means the Punisher drops down to 8th place. What happened there? Let's go and have a look at the onboard with Slenderfellow. There was a touch between the 2 drivers going into turn 1. Let's see what happens. The Punisher, just braking, and Slenderfellow hitting the back but no damage done. I wonder if that was a bit of lag. Alpha Capri in second place, Aloy up to third once more, Bunny's in fourth, Bondimus fifth, and Ajax sixth, Gasman seventh, Punisher eighth, Rob on drums ninth, Regimus 10th, Jam 11th. He's gained a position on Lynchimus, and Ben is down to 13th place. What happened to Ben? Oh, Ben went off the circuit. Let's go on board through the S's. This first part of the circuit is tricky. As we see, I think he was trying to make a move around the outside of the Punisher and then just running wide on the dirt. You can't really make a move through the S's side by side as they go through the S's up into Dunlop for the first time. Slenderfella has the lead in the Jordan. So we've seen a Jordan lead before in Formula X this season. It was his teammate Jam. Slenderfella trying to get a lap. It would be, and we see Alpha Capri hitting the wall. What happened there with the McLaren? Alpha Capri driving into Degner 1. Degner 2 as he clipped the curb on the exit as he dipped. Don't really know. It's one of those corners, it feels like, and in the background, Lynchimus did exactly the same. Slenderfella having a massive slide out of the hairpin. Back on the overtake, trying to defend the position. Aloy in his slipstream. Bunnies is up to third place in the McLaren already. He started in sixth. He's jumped up to third by the end of Spoon. As they go through the very famous corner in the background, you can see the Punisher Jam defending with Ragemus. They go up towards 130R. So one Jordan battling, and in fact Ragemus getting past Jam round the outside. Impressive move there. As Ben goes up the inside as well. So Ben up the inside of Jam. Jam losing 2 positions. They go through the S's into Casino. But it's Slenderfella registering a lap in the lead for the first time this season. Bunnies is up. What happened here then? Bunnies and Aloy fighting. A nice move on the exit, but Aloy running out wide. I wonder what if we go... Whoops, we've gone too far back. We go on board with Aloy. So the McLaren is on our inside, I think in 130R. Aloy then has Slenderfella defending on the inside, and that just slows him up a bit, and Bunnies is able to get the exit, and Aloy just running wide on the exit. That puts him under pressure from Ajax, and in fact from a whole group of drivers. Bondimus goes up into third place, and Gasman in fourth. They're spread very wide. Into turn 1 they go. Bondimus in third, fourth is Gasman. Ajax running wide, in fact. What is happening here? This is unbelievable racing on board then. So Ajax was looking for third. He's suddenly in sixth, as we can see Gasman on the right hand side of us. Aloy just behind us. Can't see him in the mirror though. Was there a touch? Was there a touch between these two? Go back. So Aloy was third as he crossed the line, and then all of a sudden he's down to sixth place before turn number 1. Goes into turn 1. Up the inside. It looked like there was a bit of a clash between the two drivers as Ajax goes into turn 1 in turn 2, and he's going through the S's now, down in 10th place. So they all filter through once more. Slenderfella leading this race though for Jordan, showing the pace. He's got soft tyres as well, so he's got a good race strategy. Now the pit stop window opens at the end of lap 3 and it closes at the end of lap 28, but it is a circuit where it can rain. Slenderfella's gone very slowly out of Degner 2 though. Bunnies has an opportunity to bring Bondimus with him as well. Bondimus, a driver we've seen before, this high up on the grid. In the early stages, he's very good in the early start of the race, but he's got double hards to run as well, which will have him drop down, I'm sure, as the race goes on. Bunnies, though, is showing why he's the champion this season. He's in second place, but he's under attack from Bondimus, but he does make a move. Very last moment move as Bondimus was making a move through. Bondimus having a look into the casino, but Bunny's leading then from Slenderfella now. Bondemus in 3rd place. Gasman keeping contact. The Punisher up to 5th place after his incident in turn 1 at the start of the race. The former pole position man has got that accolade now. As in the front, Slenderfella's gone up the inside of Bunnies. So Slenderfella going up the inside of Bunnies. Bunnies now under attack from Bondemus as they go through the S's. So Slenderfella, fantastic move then into turn 1. Let's have a look at that. So Slenderfella went on to the overtake. They go side by side into turn 1. He's got the move done. He's got the inside line. Bunny says, okay, you can have that inside line. I will try and hold the outside. But then Bondemus on the overtake, thinking about a move before they enter the S's, but nothing happening for those. Now, Ferrari 4th and 5th. It's pretty good for them, apart from Bunnies is 2nd. Lowy in 6th. Ragemus is just behind him. Ajax in 8th with Jam 9th. Jam has got the attention of Alpha Capri. So Alpha Capri going 7/10 of a second quicker than he has been through the S's. So Alpha Capri on the move. Ben on the medium tyres. Goes through Degner 2 now. Trying to keep the pressure on. There's a lot of drivers, nose to tail really, on this grid. As we see Bunnies now having a move on the outside of the hairpin. Oh, a little bit of a touch between the two drivers as well. There were talks of lag. I know Ben mentioned it on the Discord just before. I wonder if we're seeing that because we're getting contact. Random bits of contact as well. Bondemus now up into 2nd place in the Lotus. So the Lotus driver, he has the fastest lap, a 1:39.5 on the last lap. They go into Casino for the next time. The nose to tail here. Bunnies, Bondemus, Slenderfella, Gasman and the Punisher. Let's go on board with the Punisher. You can see at the front of this field the McLaren of Bunnies. So this top 5 are very close as we look. Bondemus takes the lead into turn 1. This is looking like a very popular move into turn 1. This is not Formula 1. Gasman running wide. No, it's the Punisher running wide. The Punisher now under attack from Aloe. Aloe getting through on the S's. That was a key move by the Red Bull driver. He moves himself up into 5th place. The Punisher 6th. And Ragemus on board with him with a very Japanese-inspired helmet. Samurai on the top. And he make it. This would be brave into Degner 1. No braking area really. It's more of a lift with Degner 1. So Lowy in 5th place. You see at the front, Bondemus leading. Lowy having to hold that inside line. The Punisher though going round the outside. This is a great move by the Punisher. The Punisher puts himself up into 5th place. Brilliantly done. Around the outside of Aloe, he kept the grip going. They're both on soft tyres, but then Aloe having a look into Spoon. Not traditionally an overtaking spot, but again, an opportunity. Slenderfella has dropped down. Slenderfella losing a position to Gasman. The Jordan driver who led early on. He's looking up the inside though of 130i. You can make a move here, but not happening this time round at the front of the field. Bondemus leads the race. He's in the background. What a fight you can see with the Punisher. Aloe, Ajax, Alpha Capri's gone off. What's happening with Alpha Capri? Let's go on board. So Ajax and Ragemus. No, it was Ragemus going off. Ragemus going off. And he drops down to 10th place. So he outbraked himself going into Casino. So there was a car going off. Tom has dropped back a little bit. 143.8 for him. Whilst Bondemus, his teammate, 140.4 at the front of the field. He's got Bunnies chasing him though. That will inspire you to go quickly. Bondemus still has the fastest lap. Gasman though, 40.9. So this top 3, actually Bondemus is still lapping very fast. Soft tyres for him though. They're not going to last incredibly long here at Suzuka. It is a tyre circuit where it will wear your tyres down. As you can see, Slenderfella's left front tyre is not happy as he runs wide through Degner 1 and 2. He's off the circuit and he's having to wait. Oh, and that was not the best of rejoins. In fact, he's gone. He's gone from the lobby. So he's pulled out. I wonder if Ted can let us know in the pit lane. Once Slender Fella appears in the pit lane, it's going to take him a while. It was in the Degners. It's a long walk across the circuit to the pit lane. Bondimus, though, in first place. I wonder if he can get one of those little scooters on the outside of the circuit. Bunny's in second place, keeping the pressure on, keeping Bondimus just where he wants him at the moment. We've seen this with Bunnies before. Bunnies will stay behind a driver, and Bondimus using his overtake, so a lot more overtake being used by Bondimus compared to Bunnies. Bunnies doing a 1:39.5, so 1:39.8, so only 3/10 off the fastest lap. There's Gasman. Let's have a look on board with the Ferrari driver instead of the Scottish Solitaire, the Italian Triple O. It's not Triple O, that's French. The red, white and green of the Italian flag on top of the Scuderia's main man here in Formula X. The Punisher in fourth place. Third and fourth from Ferrari is looking pretty good. That would be 40 points for the Scuderia. Oh, I say that, the Punisher's hit the wall. He's done, I think, what many have done on the exit of Degner 2. Running wide, and he's clipped the curb. Let's have a look. He just runs wide. He's on the AstroTurf, a little wheel in the gravel, and it's into the wall for the Canadian. He's down to 8th place now. So the top 7, let's have a look at the top 7. Top 7 are covered by 7 seconds. So that is close. Bondimus to Ragimus is a prime position of 7. Oh, prime number. Bondimus in first, Bunnies in second. Bunnies just keeping tucked up behind the Lotus. So Bondimus keeps clipping the curbs. Nicely done. Bunnies in second. Gasman third. Then we have Ajax, Alpha Capri, Jam, and Ragimus all together. So this is a close battle. Ajax on the overtake. He sets a 40.4, 40.8, 39.9 from Jam, and a 40.3 from Ragimus. The Punisher has dropped back. He's got Ben tucked up into his slipstream. Medium tyres for Ben. Rob on drums has got pressure from Aloe. Aloe has had a 50.2. He lost 10 seconds on that last lap. We missed what happened to him. Something may have happened as Ted is in the pits. Ted, what do you say? Well, there's no radio communication with Ted, unfortunately. He said that he spoke to Slender Fella, and Slender Fella said because he had his helmet still on. So Bondimus in first place, Bunnies in second, keeping the pressure on. Ted has confirmed that Slender Fella had his soft tyres. He'd worn through them too quickly and felt he would not finish the race. 3 sets of softs was what Slender Fella had, and he retired on the middle of lap 4 after going off with tyre wear problems going into Degner. It's out of the race. A disappointing season for Slender Fella, but he has been quick. We've seen it in qualifying. He's qualified on the front row once more. Bunnies, champion, on board with the McLaren. Second championship win in the McLaren. In fact, Bondimus going into the pits. So Bunnies has won 2 championships for McLaren. He also won the championship for Red Bull as well in season number 6. His 2 most recent championships are in McLarens. Gasman in second place. Final race for the Scuderia. Looking good right now. Ajax now in third as we start to see drivers pitting. Jam up at 4th. Alpha Capri has had a little bit of a slower lap. 41.5 on the last lap. 41.1 for Ragimus. The Punisher 7th. Ben 8th. Aloy 9th, Rob on drums 10th. Bondimus comes out in 11th place now on the hards. It's going to be a long race on the hard tyres for Bondimus, as he is ahead of Lynchimus Prime in 12th. Medium tyres for him and the 44s as it stands. So Bunny's currently leading the race after Bondimus's early pit stop. Lap number 8 of 31 here at Suzuka. Like, share and subscribe. Comment in the chat if you're here live. Thank you everyone that's watching us as we are. So Bunny's leading the race here at Suzuka. Bunny's first, Gasman's second, as we see in the background. These two were fighting not so much at the last round, but Jam up the inside of Ajax. These two used each other throughout Blue Moon Bay to get an advantage. It came to 0.013 seconds between the two at the finish. Ajax getting the better of Jam that day, but Jam now ahead of Ajax as they go down the main straight though. They're side by side. Ajax looks like he's going to make a move into turn 1. The Punisher is in the pits with his soft tyres as Ajax moves back into third place. We go and look where the Punisher is. There he is, coming into the pits. Do we see him pits? Here he is. In the pits he goes. Again, no fuel here at Suzuka after Blue Moon Bay. It was the only circuit we used fuel for. The Punisher comes out then in 11th place, back onto some soft tyres for him. Bunny's leading the field then. What is the gap between him and Gasman as it clicks over? The gap between him and Gasman is about 3.5 seconds. In the background, what has happened here? Gasman's dropped off the circuit. He's gone off at Degner. Gasman in second place, on board with the Ferrari driver. You can see the right front has got pickup on it. He just clipped the curb on Degman 1 and it sent him out. So Gasman drops to 4th. He'll be 5th as Ragemus goes past in the Alfa Romeo. So Ragemus in 4th place. Gasman then after that mistake drops to 5th place in the Ferrari. So Ajax and Jam in second and third. They're trying to chase down Bunnies. This was the top 3 at Blue Moon. In the top 3 again. Gasman though goes up the inside of Ragemus. After Ragemus runs wide at Spoon, that means Alpha Capri's got an opportunity. That right front tyre looking very worn on Alpha Capri. The soft tyres not happy at this circuit. Alpha Capri going for an inside move in 130R. He's flat. A little bit of overtake helps him get up the inside. And Ragemus has to dip back into the slipstream as they go into the Casino Triangle at the end of the lap. Brilliant racing here. The top 6 then are covered by about 9 seconds, 8 or 9 seconds between the top 6. So it is tight here at Suzuka. Alpha Capri on the chat saying great racing again, great season, thanks for having me. Thank you for joining us, Alpha Capri. Brilliant addition to the championship. He's currently in 5th place. Really strong drive. Oh, it's Ragemus. What a move by Ragemus. You do not see this. Let's go on board through the S's. You don't see this. So the final part of the S is going into Dunlop. And there, gets up the inside of Alpha Capri. Alpha Capri would be thinking, I was not expecting that at all. Opportunistic move by Ragemus in 5th place. Gasman then in 4th. As he hits Degner 1 a little bit hard again after going off last lap. But he hit it bravely. Jam is up to 2nd once more. As he and Ajax are fighting with each other. It looks like they're slowing each other down quite significantly though. Half a second down for Ajax, and Jam was nearly 2 seconds slower on lap number 9, which is helping Bunnies pull away. 41.0, 41.8. Jam did a 40.1 the previous lap. He's on the overtake once more, trying to get away from the Renault, chasing him down. So very different tactic compared to last time at Blue Moon Bay. We saw Jam just tucked up in the slipstream, quite happy in that position. But this time round, it's full-on attack mode. Ajax getting a better run through Casio Triangle as Alpha Capri gets into the pits. Will we see a move into turn number 1? Ajax has closed down massively on Jam, but no, not quite. 40.9 for Jam, so second quicker than he had been the previous lap, but 3/10 slower than Bunny's. Bunny's pulling away, he's all on his own. This is what the champion has done all season long. He's just kept himself out of trouble, reduced the battles, and had great races. Gasman in 4th place. He's hitting that Degma 1 very hard. So we see Ben doing a very similar move. High risk here in Formula X, and Lowy has gone 11 laps on the soft tyres. That is commendable. Bondemus did have the soft tyres and pitted at the end of lap number 7. He's on the hards and he's gone the back of Lowy. Alpha Capri has pitted. He is on the softs once more. And is done well. So Alpha Capri on softs. The Punisher in 10th place. Mediums for him now. So he's going longer. Trying to get to the end of the race. In comes the race leader then, Bunnies. So Jam takes the lead in the Jordan. In comes the McLaren. Gasman also in, so the 2 championship rivals doing very similar strategies. They're both on medium tyres for this race. As the Ferrari driver comes in. Scuderia servicing him. Another set of medium tyres for him, so they're both on the same strategy. Ajax does not stop though. Gasman is ahead of his teammate the Punisher. Nicely. Jam running wide though through Dunlop. That's not going to help him. Ajax in the Renault now has an opportunity on the yellow Jordan. Jam running wide through Dunlop. Bunny's feeding out into 4th place after his pit stop. So he'll be happy with that. Not much traffic ahead of him. We go and look. There he is in clear air. Ragemus comfortably ahead. He's just fed out ahead of Ben. That feels like that was quite crucial. Ragemus is within touching distance of the drivers in the top 2. What's the gap between them? It's about 4 seconds. As Jam has the pressure of Ajax going towards 130R on lap number 12. Going through Jam on the overtake, feeling the pressure from the Renault driver as they go into the final chicane. And Ajax takes him round the outside. Very well done from Ajax. Fantastic move. So we're seeing moves everywhere. Drivers are fighting with each other and being respectful. It's great racing here at SNL. This is what you come to expect. Bunny's then in 4th. Ben is in the slipstream. He could cause some issues for Bunny's. Because Bunny's tyres, yes, they're newer, but they're not the best. Hard-tyred Bondemus into the pits. He's got another set of hards to run, so he's getting rid of his last pit stop. The Punisher will jump in. Rob on drums is on soft tyres and sets his best lap of the race. So this is his second set of softs. 40.2 for him. Bondemus going out of the pits in the Lotus. His last pit stop of the season, so long as it stays dry. And it's starting to go on board. The Ajax is looking great here in Japan. So Ajax not stopping. We see the other medium runners do stops. Jam on the mediums as well. Jam's tyres looking a lot better than Ajax. These top 2, we saw them at Blue Moon Day, working together. Bump drafting. They were buddies. This time out, it's not been so much of the friendly exchange. They have been fighting each other. Ajax leading through. Get a lap in the lead. After taking Jam on the previous run through there. Jam a little bit less overtake compared to Ajax. He's in the slipstream though. They go towards turn 1 and Jam does what his teammate did to take the lead into turn 1. He does it against the other Canadian brother in Ajax. So Jam into the lead here at Suzuka. So the top two fighting it out once more in the background. We can see Alpha Capri has done the same move on Aloe into turn 1. Aloe's still on the soft tyres. I wonder if Aloe's trying to run very long with these softs as there's a rain light on. The rain light on the back of Aloe has turned on. There's no rain on the circuit. The little bar next to the car shows the surface water, but no rain on the surface. The rain light did turn on, and it's on Jam as well. They go into Spoon, the top two. Unknown territory. Let's go on board with Ajax is on the overtake, trying to get an opportunity into 130R. The light flashing on Jam. So Ajax will know there's moisture there. It's Jam and he go through. There's moisture. As it starts to rain, Jam having to let Ajax through a little bit into the final chicane. So it is wet here at Suzuka. That means that the tyre rule, where you have to use all 3 sets of dry tyre, goes out the window. There is no pit stop window. So Ajax technically doesn't have to stop this race. If he can make these mediums last, same with Jam, if they can make them last, they've got the prime positions. Talking of prime, Ragimus is in a similar position, but he's got Bunnies on very fresh medium tyres. So Bunnies a 39.8 compared to Ragimus on a 42.7. And a 43.2 for Jam and a 42.5. So Bunny's actually setting lap times 3-4 seconds quicker than the drivers ahead of him. As the rain, it is there, it's damp. Has it gone? That might have been all the rain we've got today. Well, it's very misty, you can see it. Let's go on board with Jam, how dark it is here at Suzuka, but that's enough rain to cancel the pit stop window. It rained. It was wet on the circuit. So the pit stop window's gone. Let's see what the drivers do now. So Ajax leads the race from Jam. Ragimus has got Bunnies attacking him. Not quite, they're not close enough. Bunnies though has got all the confidence in the world. In fact, has he got past before they get to the braking zone? Not quite. Ragimus braking later, using the car, but no, Bunny's getting round the outside on the exit. As Ragimus now stops. Ragimus pitting on lap number 15. So is he doing half a race on those medium tyres? Ben is in 4th place now as the shuffle begins. Aloe is in the pits too. Gasman will move up to 6th. Capri up to 5th. Ragimus in the pits and out. Rob on drums is not going to get ahead of Ragimus, so Ragimus comes out in 7th. Aloe, the force is strong. Soft tyres, he's going to have softs once more, so actually Aloe will be pretty happy with this. It's really helped him. He went halfway on his softs. He's got the softs again as he comes out ahead of Bondimus. Bondimus on the hards. He went for a pit stop early. I wonder if he's cursing himself a little bit now. The top two, 42.1 for Ajax, a 41.6 for Jam. So Jam a little bit quicker on the previous lap. Bunny's 42.0. Jam on the overtake. The rain lights are back on. You So the rain, it's in the air. Jam having a look, going into the chicane. Jam was leading just as they go into the chicane. Jam in first place and takes Ajax. Going round the final corner though, Ajax managing to get the position. They're side by side going through. Jam, I think, just having the lead, but it's basically Blue Moon Bay all over again. Jam on the inside, Ajax on the outside as they go through turn one. They're still side by side. What brilliant action here in SNL, and Ajax manages to get the position. Jam deciding possibly to survive a bit longer. These two then racing hard. Have said the battle is on between these two. 42.2, 41.6 for Jam and a 40.0. So they're slowing each other down by fighting. Bunny's in third place will be thinking, well, that's good. I've made a pit stop. I've got fresher tyres. This should be like taking candy from a baby. Ben in fourth place. He's got Alpha Capri behind him. The McLaren driver trying to follow his teammates on. In fact, Ben runs wide out of Degner 2, and it's a nice, easy move for Alpha Capri. Fourth place on the road right now. Ben fifth. Gasman sixth. It's looking very good for McLaren in terms of the team championship. Gasman in sixth with the Punisher in ninth. They're both behind the McLarens. McLaren have the advantage in that championship battle. Jam and Ajax. Jam making a move already before 130R. He's on the overtake as they go towards the very fast and famous 130R. A little bit of a bump from Ajax. Maybe they're starting to work together with the threat of bunnies appearing. Jam through the Casio triangle once more. Jam does not stop, but he feels the need to defend against Ajax. The top two fighting it out. Bunnies are 40.0, 42.4 and a 42.3. So Bunnies is lapping 2.3 seconds a lap quicker than the drivers in front, who are fighting each other hard. Through the S's they go. You can see the top two having to do compromised lines to basically fight each other. And look, the sun's coming out. This is Japanese weather all over the place. So the sun is out. So after all that risk of rain, the sun is out here in Japan. Jam in first, Ajax in second as they go through the hairpin once more. Bunnies has made the gap. So Bunnies has made a pit stop. He's on fresher mediums. Now he's got an option to attack his brother. As we look down the field, Ben is quite close to Alpha Capri. Gasman's setting his fastest lap. So the Punisher's got Rob on drums ahead of him, and Aloe in 11th. As we see the top three then going up the hill over the crossover. Jam leads, but Ajax is in second with Bunnies in third. It is very tight between the top three. Jam having to defend as Ajax actually getting by. I wonder if there was contact. Let's go on board. Here we go. On the inside, Ajax. Bit of a bump. Jam in third. Three drivers close together. Ajax in first. Bunnies in second. Bumped with his brother. Are they going to try and run away from Jam? Could be the tactic. Into the pits comes Ben. So Ben on his medium tyres is in. The Benetton driver is there. Bondimus is in the chat saying amazing season. The search for the first podium continues. Thank you for everyone involved. It's been a blast. Thank you, Bondimus. Ben coming out of the pits. He's on the hards. Ben using the hard tyres. Bondimus in 10th with the red light above his head, which says he has got as Ajax. Well, here we go then. Ajax and Bunnies. We said, are they going to work together? I don't think they are. They're going to the hairpin on lap number 19, and I think Ajax was under attack. Bunny's around the outside, trying to make the move. He gets ahead, but then Ajax managing to hold the position thanks to the title line. Bunny's has got the racing line and has got the position up the inside before they get to Spoon. Fighting hard now. So Bunny's leading the race. Back in the lead after his pit stop. Through Spoon he goes. Ajax, he's on the overtake, trying to get back onto his brother Jam. What does he decide to do? Is it a bit of bump drafting? It is a bit of bump drafting. So Bunnies gets overtaken by Ajax. So Ajax back in the lead. Was the Jordan helping the Renault? Trying to get him back ahead of Bunnies. The red light is now above Ajax, which means he's got less than 25% of his overtake remaining. As Bunnies going up the inside for turn number 1. The champion makes the move to get back into first place. Ajax first, Jam in third, Alpha Capri in fourth, all alone, 40.8 as he overtakes Lynchimus on the inside of turn 1. Rob in the pits, his soft tyres are not happy. Ben is in the pits as well. So Ben putting the hard tyres on and forgetting that once it starts raining, it does stop the need for running all 3 tyres. That's frustrating for him. He'll be watching that with hindsight and thinking, shouldn't have done that. Bunny's in first place, then he's pulling away as Jam goes up the inside of Ajax, and they actually hit each other. Oh, a little bit of a clash. Jam getting a slide as Ajax was on the inside of him, so they've actually hit each other coming out of the hairpin. Oh, a little bit of a touch now. They're fighting hard at the front. Alpha Capri, fourth place. He'll be thinking, okay, 40.8. I'm running quicker than you two. Can he get the move done? Ajax, second place. He runs wide actually through the chicane. The gap between him and the race leader is about 6 seconds. Bunnies 38.5, a 44.4 for Ajax. So that lap proving very costly for the two in second and third as they fight it out still. It shows you fighting's fun, but it slows you down massively. They lost 4 or 5 seconds compared to the race leader on that lap. Bunny's having the lap that he needed, 38.5. Must have used a bit of overtake as well to pull that gap. So the top 3, they were nose to tail. Now it's a little bit different. Alpha Capri, fourth place, still catching up. He gained 4 seconds on Ajax on that last lap. The same for Gasman, so it's not over at all. The drivers that are on their own as Ragemus runs wide. He's got Lynchimus trying to overtake him. Lynchimus does not though. He's under blue flags. Bondimus in 8th. Rob on drums in 9th, Ben in 10th, the 2 Benettons. We've seen them towards the end of this season very close together. A Lowy going for his best lap right now on the softs. As Lynchimus in 12th place. He's a lap behind Bunnies, the race leader. Bunnies, we're not expecting Bunnies to stop unless it rains now. So this really is Bunny's race. Ajax is a bit ahead of Jam. Jam in the pits then. So Jam deciding to make a pit stop. It has clouded over again as Gasman into the pits too. So Gasman stops here. Ragemus, what does he do? He stays out. The Punisher, does he stay? So there is Jam. He'll be moving on to the soft tyres. He does. No obligation to use the hards as he's overtaken by Ragemus. Ragemus goes up into 4th place then. So Ragemus up into 4th, Jam in 5th. Jam dropping down a couple of places. Alpha Capri in third place on the soft tyres. He will have to stop again. There's no way those soft tyres can get to the end of this race. We are in the last 9 laps of season number 10, the longest season in Formula X in terms of rounds since season number 2. But definitely the most competitive, the most exciting season, I think, in Formula X history. Is it raining again? I keep seeing little flashes of white on the camera. It doesn't look like it is. The rain lights aren't on. They do turn on pretty early as well in these cars. So if there was rain, it would be showing. So Jam in 5th place has got Ragemus ahead. You can see them going through Spoon as the Punisher in 6th place. He's got his teammate behind him now. So Gasman in 7th in the Ferrari. He's gone for fresher tyres, I think, at the end of this race. Ted in the pits. No, Ted's still not talking to me. I think he's fallen out with me. Alpha Capri in 3rd place then. In he comes. So he is on the soft tyres. He's going to get soft tyres to finish the race on. Ajax on mediums. The gap between him and his brother is 10 seconds now, so he's losing time. 42.3 compared to a 40.3. So in fact, Ajax losing time. Ragemus on a 40.9. Jam still behind him. Alpha Capri feeding out behind them. So this could get very spicy if Alpha Capri uses those soft tyres to the max. It is getting dark though once more. Is it going to pour with rain right at the end of this race? It would be a disaster for those that have stopped. It will have fed into Ajax nicely though. Gasman will be thinking, oh no, please don't rain. I'm looking to use these fresher tyres. Bondimus in 8th place, still having a great end of the race. Ben on the soft tyres now, trying to get himself higher up. 3 tenths quicker than he has been in the first sector. His teammate is still ahead of the Lowy. So Lowy in the Red Bull. There is Lynchmus letting his teammate through. So there he goes. There's Bunnies in 1st place. Ajax in 2nd. 40.3 again. What does Ajax do in comparison? Jam's got past Ragemus. Let's have a look at this then. Ragemus has the position. Has Jam done what he did multiple times with Ajax? Made a move into 130R on the overtake. Let's have a look. Overtake being deployed. And it's there. So Jam overtakes Ragemus through 130R. A lot of practice of that move by the Jordan driver earlier on in the race. Now he'll be trying to pull away from Ragemus, although Ragemus has got a nice little slipstream. I don't think he's close enough though. 39.2 from Jam, so his best lap this race. 40.3 from Ragemus. They go through the S's. Pit stop for the Punisher, and the Punisher comes out on the medium tyres. So the Punisher down to 9th place, is just behind Bondimus and Ben. Bondimus is under pressure from Ben. Gone forward with the Benetton driver, the winner at Monza. The sun starting to shine once more in Japan. Bondimus has all the pressure though of Ben. Better tyres, the softs versus the hards. Here we go through Degner 2. Will be a move into the hairpin. We've seen some moves happen through here, and when you've got a tyre advantage like Ben has, it's possible, but he's not close enough. He might get an opportunity into 130R. Let's go back to the front of the race. Bunny's crossing the line. Ajax still in the final couple of corners. So this gap is building and building and building. The gap is about 14 seconds. Jam has got Ragemus behind him. So Ragemus keeping himself tucked up with the Jordan driver. 39.5 39.3 for Ragemus. So Ragemus, will he make a move into turn 1? We've seen this move quite a few times to go through side by side. Ragemus taking third place once more. Runs up wide on the exit though. Jam having a look through the S is not a place you would want to be overtaking. Alpha Capri thinking, brilliant boys. I've just done 38.5. Jam running wide at Dunlop. It's the entrance of Dunlop. He's got the pressure then of Alpha Capri behind him. All of a sudden Jam was third, trying to pull away, and now the fight has led. Bondamus has got overtaken by Ben. The Punisher now having a look at the possibility to go to this battle then for third place. They are nose to tail here at Suzuka. They have got 7 laps, including the one that they're on, or 6.5 laps really. Jam has got Alpha Capri all behind him, both on soft tyres. Ragemus will be hoping for these two to fight each other, slow each other up, give Ragemus the podium. Alpha Capri with Jam in 4th. Gap, it's less than a second, but Jam is under pressure from Alpha Capri. He goes round the outside trying to, but not getting the opportunity. It's such a hard place to do an overtake. We have seen drivers do it though. But he's got a brilliant opportunity into turn 1 now, into the slipstream. It is strong enough to get you into the position to have a go, but it's not close enough to Jam. As they go through turn 1 once more, the gap at the front. It is about 16 seconds now. Ajax in the 42s. The drivers behind him though on the 39s. Jam in the 41-2 as he's fighting with Alpha Capri. Alpha Capri going purple in sector 1. So these three, are they pushing each other along fast enough to catch up with Ajax? 2 tenths quicker than he has gone before, and the gap is 9 seconds. 5.5 laps left. Alpha Capri's got to move on Jam. He's made the move out of the hairpin. So Alpha Capri up into 4th place to go through Spoon. So Jam has dropped down to 5th. He made a pit stop onto the softs. I think that was to make a move onto Ajax in 2nd, but it's not gone right for Jam. Currently in 5th. The move to try and get 2nd place is backfiring. It's got Ragemus and Alpha Capri fighting him. And Jam has barely any overtake left. Ragemus has just got a smidge under 25%. Let's call that about 20%. Alpha Capri is completely out though. No overtake, no light above his head. You can see it is greyed out at the air box, the air intake at the top of his head. We're on board now with said air box. Alpha Capri, 4th place, looking to get past Ragemus. He's in the prime position as, oh my word, Alpha Capri somehow does not spin through the S's. What happened here? And we go on board once more. So we were on board with Alpha Capri. Did he clip the curb too hard? It is possible to do this. Oh, he's clipped onto the grass. And it's pivoted the car around. It's put him in a problem. He's got a 9-second gap to Gazman though. So back into 5th goes Alpha Capri. Ragemus running wide though at Degner. So that gives Jam an opportunity. He's 2.5 tenths up on his best lap. As they go through the hairpin once more. What's the gap to Ajax? It's 6 seconds. They are catching up by about 2 seconds a lap. Ajax is going to be in a lot of trouble at the end of this race. Bunnies, he's in no trouble at all. He's very happy in the lead. His brother trying to go for a no-stop strategy. It is possible because it's rained here at Suzuka. There's no need to change the tyres As Jam going for this move into 130R once more. He's done it on Ragemus. Ragemus having a look into the chicane, trying to position himself, but no, not happening. Let's have a look what that looks like from Ragemus. We've not seen this on board from a driver. There goes Jam up the inside. Ragemus deciding on a move, looking, but not really. It's not an opportunity to overtake. Jam then back up into third place. Will he have Ragemus go up his inside though? Once more, we've seen it plenty of times. Ragemus not on the overtake yet. Maybe deciding to save a bit. We have 4 laps left, including the one that they are on. 39.1 for Jam, a 42.2. 3 seconds is Ajax losing. So Bunny's at the front of the field, quite happily now. He knows what to do. He's about 20 seconds ahead of his brother as it stands. As his brother has got some cars chasing him down now for second place. The defending champion looking at things and thinking, oh no. Alpha Capri, 4th place now. He's made a move up the inside of Ragemus. Let's have a look at that. On board with the McLaren. So Ragemus running a little bit wide out to Degner 2 into the hairpin. A little bit of a lock-up from Alpha Capri, but he makes the corner. Ragemus up into 5th place. Gasman is 6th. He's doing 39.8. So he's a second quicker than Ragemus on the previous lap. So Gasman's catching. 7 seconds is the gap for those ahead. Jam now in 3rd place, trying to catch up with Ajax. As Bunnies goes into lap number 29. 3 laps to go for Bunnies. Ajax in 2nd. Jam has moved clear then of the drivers that he was fighting with before. Jam trying to get onto the back of Ajax. Ragemus into the pits then. So trying to get maybe some fresh tyres. Again, the driver don't have to use all 3 sets. I wonder if he's decided to have a little bit of a go with that. Punisher, 7th place. Ragemus out of the pits then, so he hasn't lost any positions, but he's put the hards on. So he's got a set of hards. Ben in 8th, Aloe 9th, Bondamus in 10th, Rob on drums is 11th, and Tom is 12th. Bunny's in 1st place. He's leading, but Ajax, well, he's got Jam, and Alpha Capri's caught up onto the back of Jam. I wonder if Jam's got held up a little bit by Ajax, because that gap was a lot bigger on the previous lap. So let's see. Ajax under a lot of pressure. As Jam looking for a move. We've seen it before between these two. Jam has made plenty of moves into 130R, and he's making another, and he's through. So up into 2nd place as Ajax has to defend, but Ajax goes up the inside of Jam, but runs too deep. And he drops down to 4th. Oh, there was a lot going on there. Let's have a look then. On board with Ajax, he sweeps left as soon as Jam had overtaken, and he tries to brake but leaves the braking way too late. He does well to make a bit, does not go off the circuit, but then Jam has got to defend now. He's got no overtake left, and he's got Alpha Capri right behind him. So they go into turn number 1. Jam in 2nd place, Alpha Capri 3rd, Alpha Capri under pressure from Ajax on the exit. Ajax has no grip on those medium tyres. They're completely worn at the front. Jam kicking up the dust through the S's as he tries to pull away from the McLaren. Bunnies is on a leisurely drive at the front of the field. Cinnamod in the chat saying, yay boy, Jam for that podium. Jam currently second place, fighting with Alpha Capri. It is not over with 1.5 laps to go. This is the battle. Ajax in fourth. The tyres just not wanting to go that far. Gazman is not that far away from him. Let's see the gap between them. It is 7 seconds. So maybe it's just a little bit too far. Bunnies then will go into the final lap here at Suzuka. Lap number 31 and 140.6 for him. Jam trying to keep away from Alpha Capri. Gap. It's around, well, it's less than a second for sure. Through the final chicane. This will be a pressure point then. Jam having to defend very close to the wall. A 40.2 for Alpha Capri. They've basically set the same lap time. Alpha Capri having a look into turn number 1 for the final time. No! Not happening. Jam getting the braking. Alpha Capri having to back out through the S as they go. These two fighting for second place. This is the battle on the final lap. It's SNL, of course there's a final lap battle. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what you can expect. We will be away for a little bit of time. About 3-4 weeks in real time. As we go to a new championship that's coming. SNL Endurance. Season number 1. The Bunnies in season number 10. So we see Jam going into the hairpin. Doesn't look like it'll be McLaren 1-2 here at Suzuka. But Bunnies is going for the fastest lap, is he? No, not quite. He's just going to use all the overtake towards 130R. He's getting rid of it. He's dumping it. So Bunnies through the final couple of corners then. He's won 6 races out of 12. It means he is definitely the champion. Bunnies wins here at Suzuka. His teammate, though, can he make a move into 130R? It does not look like it's possible. No, so Jam is going to finish the season with 2 second places in a row. So second place once more for Jam. Alpha Capri, though, pushing him to the end. Nothing between them. Ajax finishing 4th. 5th for Gazman. Alpha Capri getting his first ever podium here in SNL as well. Punisher in 6th place. He's got Ragemus behind him. Punisher's got past him. So the Punisher is going to finish 6th. McLaren then take the Constructors' Championship with 1st and 3rd. Gazman 5th and 6th for his Ferrari team. And Lowy gets ahead of Ben right at the end. Very close racing throughout the field. Bondemus is going to finish in 10th place. And then the man that absolutely hates Suzuka, Rob on drums, right on board. Grogu leading his way. In fact, not going very, very slowly out to the final corner. Don't know why. There he goes in the final corner. He lost about 5 seconds. More than in that final corner. I don't know what was going on there. Rob, let us know in the chat. And Lynchimus Prime finishes in 12th place, a lap down on those hard tyres. But, of course, it would be fitting. Season number 10 has been the story of Bunnies. He's won 6 out of the 12 races. He's only been off the podium once in all 12 rounds. He is the champion in season number 10, winning here at Suzuka. Second place was SNL Jam in the Jordan, a fitting tribute this season to Eddie Jordan, who passed away at the Austrian round. Alpha Capri tops off his first ever season in SNL with a podium here at Suzuka. And Alpha Capri says, champions in first season. I'm very happy for the opportunity to race for McLaren this season. Thank you. Thank you, Alpha, for the opportunity to be a reserve as well. It's been an amazing season. Alpha Capri very happy with his first ever attempt in SNL. Ajax pips the former champion Gazman for 4th place. the championship campaign. The defending champion, it is a curse. Only one driver has ever defended the championship, and that is Bunnies in Season 7, after his Season 6 championship. Gasman says goodbye to Ferrari in his very special livery. Final race for the Scuderia, finishes with 5th place, 2nd place overall in the championship for him this season. Impressive season, despite all of that. 6th place is the Punisher. He had a very impressive season. That podium didn't quite happen, but a first pole position for him. Ragemus in 7th place. 2 wins this season for him in the Alfa Romeo around the Nordschleife and Spa. Aloe in 8th. The speed has been there, but unfortunately it's just been one of those seasons for Aloe. They happen sometimes. Ben, his first win in SNL at Monza in the Benetton. He finishes 9th. Bondemus in 10th. That hunt for the first podium is still on, but the speed is definitely there. One of the best qualifiers, definitely, in this season. Rob on drums in 11th place. Pole position, first time at Blue Moon Bay. That podium hunt is still on, but a great season for him. And Lynchamus getting up to speed, 2 rounds. Dropped in at the deep end. Hopefully, we will see more of him. But the champion is Bunnies. The unofficial standings, 302 points for him. Gasman on 237. Ajax on 212. That's your top 3. Jam had 192. Ragemus had 145. 6th place is Ben. This is all unofficial. He pips Morcherry and Bailey on 128, who finishes 7th and 8th. 9th place was Bondemus on 117 points. He was just 2 points ahead of the Punisher. These are all unofficial, of course. 10th place for the Punisher. Robin Drums finishes 11th on 104 points. It's always been close for that top 10 place. 12th is Yafax on 93. Alpha Capri pops up into 13th place with 68 points. Aloe 14th with 63. Christo, impressive first half of the season. He disappeared though, so I don't know what happened there. 15th for him. Mr. Smith on 41 with 16. Slenderfella on 39 with 17. And Lynchamus Prime on 8 after 2 rounds. The team championship is incredibly close as well. Again, unofficial. McLaren in first with 400 points. Ferrari in second with 352. So 48 points between the two teams. Then we have a 3-way tie based on my calculations. This could change, but a 3-way tie for third. Alfa Romeo get it back on countback for 2 wins. 253 points. Renault also on 253 get 4th because of their win. Lotus 253 points because they basically didn't win the season, which is very harsh considering how brilliant they've all been this season. To finish all 3 teams on the same points after 12 rounds is fantastic to see. Benetton on 234 points, so they were very close actually as well. 19 points between the two. Jordan on 231 and Red Bull on 191. So that is everything for the season. Thank you everyone that has watched these videos. Thank you everyone that has taken part in Formula X at any point in its 10-season history. It's been an amazing 4.5 years of racing. 12 rounds, a long season. We might not go back to 12. 10 could be a possibility. Formula X will be back in September. Bunnies, I'm sure we'll have that number 1. But who can stop him to finish on a 4th championship? We'll see in September. Thank you everyone that's watched. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being a part of this community. We will be back in June, the 22nd of June, our first ever race in the SNL Endurance Championship will begin. Group 1 cars and Group 3 cars, multi-class racing as a season for the first time ever in SNL. Something very much to look forward to. That will be in the Discord this week, hopefully tomorrow on Tuesday as I speak. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe. Congratulations to Bunnies. Season number 10 champion. Congratulations to Bunnies, Alpha Capri, and Christo, wherever you are. You are the McLaren team champions. Goodbye.